Hello, everyone. Welcome to Pampered Chef Live. We're so glad to have you with us tonight. I'm Michael, your moderator. Where are you joining from tonight? Post in the chat, let us know, and send some emojis if your consultant invited you. We're really glad you are here with us tonight. During the next 30 to 40 minutes, we'll be joining Casey from her home kitchen as she teaches us how to make a delicious homemade pizza in your air fryer that's better than takeout. Seriously. Plus, an easy dessert pizza that's a fun way to decorate for St. Patrick's Day, which is just around the corner. After the demo, we will be selecting 3 attendees for giveaways. And let me tell you, friends, it's a big one tonight. If you're watching on Facebook, be sure to register for the event right away through Zoom so you can be eligible for tonight's drawing. We'll also have some Q&A time with Casey about the recipe, the products she used, and some frequently asked questions about her experience as a consultant after the demo. So just a couple notes before we get started, and then I'm going to hand it over. First of all, we will send the recipe and product handout to you for this event in an email about an hour or so after the event ends. So don't worry, you don't have to take notes too furiously. We're going to send you all the details so you can make this recipe at home yourself. Second of all, there's going to be a survey that pops up when the event is over. It's going to pop up right in Zoom, and we want your feedback. We select one winner from the survey every week for a bonus giveaway. So if you don't win the big giveaway, you still have another chance. Give us your feedback and you'll increase your chances. If you have a question that you want us or Casey to answer, please drop it in the Q&A feature down below. Our staff will be answering questions throughout the event, and we'll save some questions for Casey to answer as well. So drop your questions, and we'll do our best to get through as many as we can. Lastly, if the Zoom chat is getting too busy for your liking, you can mute it. If you're on a desktop or a laptop, click the little arrow next to the chat button at the bottom of your screen, and then click Stop Showing Chat Preview. Or if you're on a phone, open the chat and tap the little bell icon and select mute. You can also hide all the emoji reactions that are flying up and down by selecting more with the 3 little dots and hit hide reactions. And all of that will just allow you to kick back and relax. And that's what I'm ready to do now. I'm going to kick back and relax, and I'm excited to hand it over to Casey. So let's get cooking, friends. Take it away, Casey.
Hi, everybody. It is Casey. I am honored to be here. I am so excited to show you guys some easy air fryer recipes. So we are going to do a hot honey pepperoni pizza in the brand new deluxe air fryer and oven. If you have not seen it yet, you're in for a treat tonight. We're also going to talk about a dessert pizza that is perfect for spring and especially St. Patrick's Day. So I hope you guys are ready for some easy air fryer pizzas. Again, my name is Casey, and I really started Pampered Chef because I needed to learn how to cook. Can you believe it? So my kiddos were 1 and 3 when I was first introduced to Pampered Chef. I went to my first show and I kind of fell in love with all the products, but I couldn't really afford them. And so I figured, what can it hurt? I'll try out this business, make some money, and hopefully learn how to cook because my kids had to eat. I don't know about you guys, but my family likes to eat. So that is how I got started with Pampered Chef. So let's go ahead and dive in and start on this hot honey pepperoni pizza. Like I said, we are making it in the brand new deluxe air fryer and oven. So we're just going to go ahead and turn this on, and of course, let's get cooking. This, I want you to think of it as the top section of this is kind of like your toaster oven. It's also like your own specialty pizza oven. We're going to get back to that in a minute. And then the bottom section here is more like your air fryer for roasting. It's great for both are great for baking, but you can also dehydrate in here. You can reheat leftovers, so many options. And did you know that with this new deluxe air fryer and oven, you can actually do multiple things at once. So you can have different parts of your meal going in each section, and they're going to come out at the same time. Total win, right? Okay, so for our hot honey pepperoni pizza, let's go ahead and preheat the deluxe air fryer. We're going to go ahead and select the top section because we're going to do it on this 12-inch pizza pan that we have that goes along with the deluxe air fryer. So it's going to go in here on top of this wire rack that it comes with. So once we've selected the top section here, we're going to go ahead and turn the dial to our pizza setting. Push that button in, it comes up at 425, and we're just going to turn that time down to 8 minutes. We're going to push the button and it's preheating. Ta-da! All right, so what I've made ahead of time is our flat bread. This is so good. You guys, one thing that I learned how to do in 2020, I know we all learn new skills in 2020, is I learned how to make my own flatbread or naan. Actually, every culture has its own flatbread. Naan would be more for your Indian food. We're going to use it for our pizzas today. But every culture has its own flatbread. You've got tortillas. We eat a lot of lavash. So this flatbread is so easy. You guys are going to love this mix. It will tell you right here on the back. It's a lot of work to make your own flatbread. If you've ever done it, you know what I'm saying. So on the back here, it's going to tell you to take this package. You're going to add in your milk, yogurt, your vegetable oil, mix it in a mixer or by hand, and then let it rise for 2 hours. Once you get to that point, it is so easy. You're going to flatten it out. I just cooked it in a pan, couple minutes. It comes out beautiful. You can see that flatbread there. Those are a few that I made. It probably makes, depends on how big you make the flatbread, but I probably got 12 of them out of that package. So a great idea to grab you some flatbread mix. So we have our flatbread here. We're going to go ahead and take some marinara sauce, just your favorite marinara sauce or pizza sauce, whatever you have on hand. We're going to add in our crunchy garlic crisp. This is so good. It adds such a garlicky flavor to, you can add it to stir fries or ramen, pizza, like we're doing today. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. We're gonna add in a few teaspoons to our marinara sauce, just to give it a whole different flavor. All right, so you got that in there. Grab my spatula here. Who loves our scrapers? I adore them. They're all like one piece and they don't come apart. Perfect for every day. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and spread our sauce onto our flatbread, just like that. Are you guys having your kids help you in the kitchen when you're making stuff like this? Because I promise you, they're going to be a whole lot more likely to eat that food if they're in the kitchen helping you. All right, so once we have that on there, we're also going to slice up some pepperoni to go on top of this. We have our, did you guys hear that beep? That means that our oven is actually already preheated. So fast and easy. We're going to use our foundations knife set. If you have not seen this yet, you're in for a treat. So this knife set, I am in love with. It is so sharp. These are German forged steel knives, full tang blade, which means it goes all the way from the tip of the knife back to the butt of the knife, makes them super strong and durable. We have the 3-inch paring knife. We have a 5-inch utility knife. We have the bread knife. These are the 4 knives that are most commonly needed. Perfect for starting out, apartments, maybe you don't have a lot of counter space, and an 8-inch chef's knife. But check this out. Are you guys ready for this? This block here, if maybe you're going through a midlife crisis and you think you need a convertible, guess what? You don't need a convertible. You just need a convertible knife block that also stores in the drawer. You don't even need to put it out on the counter, okay? So that knife block is going to be the perfect addition to your kitchen. So then we're just gonna go ahead and slide these knives right back in here. I'm actually gonna use these. We're gonna cut up our pepperoni just into some smaller slices. We've got our pepperoni ready. I also have my cheese all grated. I grated up my mozzarella cheese with this adjustable grater. If you don't have our adjustable grater, let me tell you, this is chemically etched, which means it's super sharp. I love that it folds out flat. You can bend it like this, use it as an easel, or fold it up flat for storage. Because you know we always need easy storage solutions, right? Okay, so let's add some cheese onto our pizza here. And then we're gonna top it with our pepperoni. We're just gonna take a few of those pieces. You could leave the pepperoni whole and have big giant pieces, but I like mine cut up. You could also use some turkey pepperoni if you wanna save a little bit on your calorie intake because you wanna eat dessert pizza later, right? All right, so we've got our pepperoni there. That looks perfect. And then we're gonna dollop some ricotta cheese on the top here. I'm just gonna take a little bit, dollop it several different places on the pizza. And then we are ready to go ahead and put that in the air fryer for the 8 minutes that it needs to cook. All right. Let me get this ready. It even says add food. It like literally tells you what to do and when to do it because it's smart. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put our pizza pan in the air fryer on the top rack here, just like that. Close the door and push start. And the timer has started for 8 minutes. While that finishes cooking, we're gonna do just a couple more things to get ready for our pizza when it comes out. And the first thing is we're gonna slice up or chiffonade some basil. So if you don't know about basil and how to chiffonade, I know it's a super fancy word. Everybody's like, what is that? Let me show you because it's very easy. All you're gonna do is take your leaves of basil, just like this. You're gonna stack them up on top of each other. And then we're just gonna take the edge and gently, we're not bruising the basil. We're gonna roll it up like a burrito, okay? Then we take our knife, and you do want that to be a nice sharp knife, and do little slices, and it's going to come out like ribbons. I'll show you guys here. There you get chiffonade. Look how cool that is. You guys can feel all kinds of fancy. Now, I'm gonna give you one more trick. If that's maybe just a little too much for you and you don't want to get that close to a really sharp knife, or your knife skills aren't quite there yet, let me tell you the other thing you can do with your herbs. I like to do this with cilantro, parsley, and you can even do it with basil. You can put it right down into a prep bowl. This is the 1 cup prep bowl. We're going to take our professional shears here and right down into the bowl. We're just going to snip that basil. It won't come out in ribbons like the other, but I promise it'll still taste just as good. All right, so there's our basil. I'm gonna add those two together here. That is gonna get sprinkled on the top of the pizza when it comes out, along with, we have a tablespoon of honey down in this prep bowl, and we're gonna take that crunchy garlic crisp again, and we're gonna add a half teaspoon to the honey. So it's gonna become hot honey. It's so good, guys. All right, so just gonna give that a little stir, and then we're gonna drizzle that on the pizza when it's done. Okay, so let's go ahead and work on our dessert since our pizza is actually about 5 minutes away from being done. I know, it's so fast and easy. You literally can't call in an order, get there, pick it up, and be back in the same, like, you might as well just cook at home. As long as you have great tools, which, speaking of great tools, did you guys know that you can actually get this deluxe air fryer and oven right now as a host at 60% off? Yes, if this is something you need to have in your kitchen to help you make easy meals, do that sink, it's called sink finish, when you have both the top and bottom going at the same time. Maybe the kids are going to eat a frozen pizza, but mom and dad actually want to eat healthy, maybe salmon and broccoli or something like that. You can do all of that in the deluxe air fryer and oven. 60% off. That's pretty amazing. All right, so now we have the, you guys, this was made just to fit in our deluxe air fryer. And I have made a sugar cookie on this small oven square stone. It is a part of our stoneware fusion, and I love using this, especially in that top portion that becomes your pizza oven. You are going to love having this along with your air fryer. So I took a roll of sugar cookie, flattened it out onto my stone. You always want to cover at least 2/3 of your stone so that it's nice and protected. So we have our sugar cookie done. I baked that at 350 in the top for 15 minutes. Then we have some softened cream cheese, and this is the 2-cup prep bowl. You guys, if you don't have the prep bowls, you are missing out. They go in the fridge, the freezer, the microwave, the oven. You can prep your food out. I love using these, and they come with lids. So we have a block of cream cheese and 1/3 cup of sugar mixed together. We're just going to spread this all over our sugar cookie as our base for this fun St. Patrick's Day rainbow fruit pizza we're going to make. Spread it all over again using another one of those scrapers that I just adore. Anytime you're mixing up your cream cheese with something else, mixing it even just with sugar, just make sure you give your cream cheese enough time to come up to room temperature so that it doesn't get lumpy. All right, got this almost done. And then we're gonna grab our fruit that's in the back here. Perfect. All right, so I prepped out some of the fruit ahead of time, but we have a few things I want to show you. So in this store and serve, have you guys seen this? I love using this in my fridge. It's so organized and easy to see everything in there. The store and serve is also can be part of our prep and store system, or you can get this by itself. In here, I'm just going to take off these lids, which are, by the way, vented or completely closed, depending on what you're storing in there. I'm going to take off those lids, and I have all of our fruits that we're going to use to make this rainbow pizza already in here. Now, I have a few of them that I have yet to cut up, and I'm going to show you guys. I mean, if you have not seen our cup slicer yet, check this out. The cup slicer. This is a must-have for every single household. And kids love using this too. So make sure you are letting your kids help you when you're prepping stuff like this. We have green grapes, red grapes, And also some strawberries we're gonna cut up with our cup slicer. Slide this over. All right, you guys ready for this? So fast. So we're gonna take the cover off the bottom just like this. It has a nice serrated blade in there. And all we're gonna do, you can do it two different ways. You can hold on to the side like this, or if your hands are a little bit bigger, you can hold right over the top. That was our air fryer telling us our pizza's done. And here we go, ready? There's our green grapes finished. We're just gonna take the bottom, we're gonna put that on, pop it down in place, and add those to the rest of our grapes. Now we're gonna do our red. And I'll show you these strawberries too. I think I got two more in here. I'm gonna finish that up. Ready? Again. Sliced and done. I'm gonna put the bottom back on. Look how those strawberries come out perfectly sliced every single time. All right, the last fruit that we're gonna prep for this, and then I'm gonna show you how to pull this all together, is some mandarin oranges. But we need to open up this can. And I cannot let you guys get off of here without showing you the new 5-in-1 opener, because this little tool needs to be in your kitchen. This is going to be the next best gift for everybody for birthdays and holidays and stocking stuffers. So here we have the bottle opener. You also can open the top of bottles. This one is going to release the seal on jars. Here, we're gonna go ahead and open up either pop cans or these pull tabs. We're just gonna slide this in. Let me get nice and close for you guys. We're just gonna slide this in right here and pull up, just like that. Then we're gonna use this side, okay, the claw, and pull back. And there we took the lid off of that pop top can. We're gonna use our can strainer, put his hat on just like that, drain out the liquid. And there we have our mandarin oranges for our fruit pizza. Pretty cool, right? Okay, let's get our pizza back over here. All right, so you guys are gonna make sure I do this right. Anybody remember when you were in school how to remember the colors of the rainbow? If you're not saying Roy G. Biv to yourself, I don't even know. How do you even remember how the colors of the rainbow go if you don't say Roy G. Biv, right? All right, so red, that's gonna be our strawberries. We have those sliced up. I'm gonna go all the way around, just like that. Orange, that's gonna be our mandarin oranges. Just a layer of those. Then we're gonna do some pineapple. I actually sliced that up ahead of time. Again, we're just gonna make a nice little layer of that. I mean, who wouldn't want to eat a super colorful pizza like this? And it's fruit, so it's got to be healthy, right? So you could even skip the regular pizza and just eat this. It'd be plenty healthy. That's what I think. All right, red, orange, yellow, green. We've got our green grapes. Make a layer of those around. Kiddos are gonna love helping with this too. Green. All right, and then we're gonna do our blueberries for the blue. And you guys could totally switch up different fruits if you like something else better. You could always do like kiwi for your green. Got our blue. And finally, we're gonna go in with just a little layer of red grapes for our violet color. So there we have, so pretty, our fruit pizza, fruit dessert pizza, rainbow for St. Patrick's Day, spring. So easy to do. All right, so let's go ahead and grab our pizza out of here. We'll finish topping it. Oh, it looks perfect. We are gonna put on our oven gloves. These are gonna be your new best friends. Check out. It is one size fits most. You just put on your oven gloves like this. How many times do you need the use of your fingers, but those big clunky gloves just don't allow you to do what you need to do? But check it out. You can do all kinds of things in here. All right, so it also has a reinforced edge here, which is gonna keep you protected, right, where you're gonna end up holding on to hot things. So let's grab our trivets, put those right back down here. And, woo. Okay, that's what it looks like coming out of the air fryer. So delicious. Just like that. Remember, we're gonna top that with our basil that we chopped up or chiffonade. Just like that. And some of our hot honey drizzled on top. Ooh, it's gonna be so good. Do you guys know that there's another way you can actually get this deluxe air fryer and oven as well? You could host a show and get it for 60% off. But right now, you could actually try out this business. Maybe you need to learn how to cook. Maybe you want to earn some extra money. Maybe you just want a community of people. You can get this right now. When you sign up, you could even get our $25 kit. And when you qualify in your first 30 days by partnering with the person that you sign up with, you can earn it for free. How amazing is that? $25, start a business, make some money, and earn free products like the deluxe air fryer and oven. All right, guys, last thing I'm gonna show you is the pizza scissors. Pizzas that you might be team pizza wheel or you might be team pizza scissors. These pizza scissors are amazing. So it has a little latch here, which keeps them safely in place. It has a nylon edge here, so you're not gonna scratch anything. But look how nice and long. This is gonna cut up your pizza without making the topping slide all around. But this is my favorite part. They come apart for easy cleaning. I like when my cleaning becomes easier. Yes? All right, so we're just going to slide right under here and cut this just like that. I'll show you one more over here. Just like that. Pizza scissors. Perfect. All right, Michael, I think it's time for me to try a bite of this, so I'm gonna hand it back to you. Mmm,
I'm a
so
little
good.
jealous, just like a tiny bit jealous, maybe more than a tiny bit jealous. That looks incredible. Well done, Casey. That was wonderful. And the chat and the Q&A have both been popping off tonight. So fun. So Casey, we're going to give you a little time to catch your breath, take a bite, get a sip of water. We'll bring you back on for Q&A in just a minute. Now, I mentioned earlier we've got a pretty big giveaway tonight, and I'm really excited about this one. So three lucky winners tonight, friends, are going to be winning a what we're calling the pizza bundle, and it is four products in this giveaway tonight. Three winners winning four products, and we are giving away our 12-inch pizza pan, our pizza scissors, the flatbread mix, and the crunchy garlic crisp, all bundled together for three different winners. Are you ready to find out who the winners are? Let me share my screen real quick here. So tonight, our winners are. Hold on one moment. Here we go. Hopefully you can all see that. Can you see that? Our lucky winners, just in case you can't, I'll read your names. Congratulations to Patty Trame, Leo Walker, and Ciara Baker. You are our winners tonight. I will be in touch with you after this to get your shipping information, and we will going to get this pizza bundle in the mail for you. This is a bundle exclusive to Pampered Chef Live. So congratulations, Patty, Leo, and Ciara. Ciara, I apologize. One of the two is correct. You are our winners tonight. And we have been talking a lot about the air fryer tonight. And Casey mentioned that if you are interested in getting one of these air fryers, you can host a party. And I want to tell you a little bit more about that. There are two ways actually to get the new deluxe air fryer and oven this month. First of all, you can host a party this month to get exclusive access to the brand new air fryer at 60% off, or off another product instead, including many more exciting new spring products. Or if you don't want to host a party, maybe you'd like to get this air fryer for free. You can get the new air fryer for free when you become a consultant in March and qualify in your first 30 days. We'll give you the air fryer for free. So talk to your consultant to learn more about hosting a party or about becoming a consultant yourself. And you could do what Casey does and take home an air fryer in the process. Pretty good deal to me. So we're going to bring Casey back on for some questions. Now, like I mentioned earlier, we have a ton of questions, so we're not going to be able to get to all of them tonight. But yeah, the chat is going bonkers tonight, which is a lot of fun. So, a couple questions for you, Casey. We'll get starting out. Someone just wants to know, what's your personal favorite pizza topping in the air fryer?
I gotta go with cheese. I'm a big cheese fan. So, yeah, but I'm telling you, this recipe really wowed me. I did not think I would like it quite as much as I do. The flatbread takes it to a new level. The crunchy garlic crisp, it just blows me away. So this is a pretty good one.
Love it. Cheese, just cheese, more cheese. Yep. Can you talk a little bit about the cleaning of the air fryer so far?
So I've really found that wiping it out after you do something that's a little bit messier, now that's not every single time. If I'm just doing a frozen pizza, I don't typically have to wipe it out. But like for instance, last night I did some chicken thighs with a marinade on them, and that's a little bit dirtier. So once it's completely cooled, or the next day is usually my go-to. I end up wiping it out, just anything non-abrasive on the inside. Just give it a good wipe down.
Love it. And speaking of letting it cool, when you're using it, are the top and sides hot to the touch in your experience?
They are. It is going to get hot. It is an oven, so you want to respect it as such. There are nice warnings that the unit is hot even on the display here. You do want to make sure and pull the air fryer out as far as you can to give nice, good air circulation everywhere under your cabinet and behind it, underneath of it. You don't want anything super close to it.
Great. What pan or tray comes with the air fryer?
So with the air fryer, you are going to have the top one here. I can't reach in and grab it, but it's like for toasting. That one comes with it. It has two crumb trays in each compartment. You can also open the door like this, by the way. You can pull here and open each individually, or you can pull the whole thing down like this and it opens both sides. It also has these air fryer trays, two of them with it, and then it has one more like a sheet pan. I don't have that right here with me, but it's just maybe like a 1/4 inch high. It's
Mhm.
got some sides to it that comes with it as well.
Okay, great. One more question about the air fryer. Can the new deluxe air fryer and oven dehydrate food?
Yes, it
Ooh,
can.
you gonna make some jerky?
So yes, and I have. It's actually on the lower part. This oven down here has a dehydrate setting.
Very cool. That's fun. And you can use that to dehydrate fruit and make kind of fruit chips and all
Yep.
kinds of things. Yeah, so that's awesome. About those oven gloves, what can you wash those gloves or let's say they get a little saucy. What are you going to do with them?
Saucy. Well, when your gloves get a little saucy, you got to deal with it.
You got to deal with that.
You got to deal with them. Yes, they are machine washable.
Very cool. Okay. Um, Now I want to ask you a little bit about your experience as a consultant too, Casey. You said how long did you say you've been doing this?
So 19 years.
Incredible. 19 years. What have been some of the added benefits you have found from doing this besides just earning money and earning great products? Any additional benefits you've experienced?
I really was able to work around my family schedule. It was important for our family that I be more home based, that I've also had jobs outside of the home alongside Pampered Chef, but that I had the ability to do some of my work, if not all of it, from home, helping raise the kids and be available to them. That was a huge benefit to us. And then besides earning the money, earning the products, earning trips,
Mhm.
incentives that the company has offered over the years, tons and tons of benefits, including being able to tap into a creative outlet that I was in need of.
I love that. And it's so cool that, cooking, I mean, cooking is often thought of as a form of creativity, but running your own business on your own schedule and in your own way of managing relationships and business is also absolutely a form of creativity. That's so cool to hear you say that.
Yeah.
So, very cool. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us, Casey. And friends, if you are interested in learning more about the air fryer, again, talk to your consultant, but stick around in March. We're going to continue to show new features about this and showing all kinds of different recipes that can be made. So this is just one example of what it can do. So thank you, Casey, for your leadership and your talent tonight. We really appreciate it. And thank all of you for joining. Again, if you want to learn more about being a consultant, check out the Be a Consultant page on our website that has some, really go into the details on income disclosure and all of that. I want to invite you back the same time next week. We do this every single Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. And next week, we will be joined by Sarah, who will be helping us celebrate everything we love about pie with tips and tricks for making the perfect sweet and savory pies. We'll have another big, big giveaway and discount codes for registered guests as well. So register now to join us next week with Sarah. So thanks again, everybody, for joining us. Thank you, Casey, for a wonderful event tonight. And we hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Bye-bye now.
Thank you.
Bye.